Today we will discuss intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductor. Now what is intrinsic semiconductor? It is a pure perfect semiconductor with an ideal crystal structure is called intrinsic semiconductor. We know silicon and germanium are the pure intrinsic semiconductors at room temperature. Now we will see this is a structure of germanium crystal. In this case, every atom is germanium atom. Silicon or germanium are the tetravalent. So they have 4 valence electrons in their outermost orbit. If you observe in this figure, each germanium is formed the covalent bond with its neighboring germanium atoms. The total current I is nothing but a sum of electron current plus sum of hole current, where this IE is electron current and IH is hole current. Intrinsic semiconductor having a very low conductivity. In this semiconductor, the energy band gap is very small, and the Fermi energy level lies in the middle of valence band and conduction band. Fermi level lies between conduction band and valence band. Due to the less free electrons or charge carriers, these are not practically used. To make practical use of the semiconductor and to improve its conductivity, we have to add some impurity. It is known as dopants in the pure semiconductor, and this process of adding impurities in the pure semiconductor is called doping. By doping impurity into a pure semiconductor, we get p-type and n-type semiconductor. These are known as extrinsic semiconductor. So there are two types of extrinsic semiconductor, that is p-type semiconductor and n-type semiconductor. Now we will discuss with the p-type semiconductor. P-type semiconductor having a large number of holes and their conductivity is due to the positively charged holes. Now if you see this diagram, you can easily understand that in the pure germanium structure we have added this aluminum impurity, which is a trivalent impurity. Means in the aluminum 3 valence electrons are there. So trivalent impurity should be added to get the p-type semiconductor. There are number of different atoms like boron, indium and aluminum. Those are the trivalent impurities which can be added to get the p-type semiconductor. Now what happened, as we know, in the germanium or silicon, they are tetravalent. So they have 4 valence electrons. If the trivalent impurity like aluminum, boron, indium is added in the pure germanium crystal, the 3 electrons forms the covalent bond with the neighboring germanium atoms. One of 4 bond remain incomplete, and this vacancy of electron, that is hole, act as a charge carrier in the p-type semiconductor. In this p-type, holes are the majority carriers. Holes are majority carriers. Holes are majority carriers while electrons are minority carriers. This is known as acceptor. This is known as acceptor type of semiconductor, and the Fermi level in this case lies close to the valence band. So overall this structure is known as p-type semiconductor. Now we will discuss with the n-type semiconductor. In this case, we have to add a pentavalent impurity, and the pentavalent impurities are phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, etc. In this case, when in the pure semiconductor, we have to dope the arsenic impurity, which having 5 valence electrons, which makes the 4 covalent bonds with the neighboring germanium atoms, and 1 electron is free. So this electron is act as a charge carrier. So when electron is a charge carrier, because it is negatively charged, we call it as n-type semiconductor. In this case, the charge carriers are electrons. So electrons are majority charge carriers while holes are minority charge carriers. This semiconductor is known as donor type of semiconductor. Because of electron is free, it donates. So it is known as a donor type of semiconductor. And the Fermi level in the case of n-type semiconductor lies close to the conduction band. So you can see in this figure that when we added this arsenic as a dopant, this is a pentavalent impurity, means it's having a 5 valence electrons. So we get 1 free electron. So electron is a charge carrier. We call it as n-type semiconductor. And when the hole is a charge carrier, we call it as hole is positive. So we call it as p-type semiconductor.